Good morning. This is September 25th. It's almost quarter to nine. Just taking a look at Nifty. Just looking at the price action. There's no trading or anything. So what happened today in Nifty? So this chart is a weekly chart. I'll just show you roughly what I am looking at, and then I'll put the annotation on it. So this is a weekly chart. Last week it was a down week. And then you can see I'll be marking the weekly gap that's from this top and this bottom. So that's the weekly gap I'm looking at. And when I go to the daily, I'll be looking at this gap, this top of this candle and bottom of this candle, the wick. So let me show you. So that's the annotations, and this one is the I'm looking from the monthly. That's the August top. So I'm just as a reference point, and there's no need to trade it or anything. Just taking a look at the price action. So this is on a weekly. Daily, you can see this is the daily gap. It almost came wick through it, and today it wick through it. So from here, I would. That's the weekly low, weekly high, and that's the August, the monthly high. Go to 1 hour chart. And the Fibonacci level that I asked you to put, that was the top and that's the bottom, and you can see it's in a discount right now. So what did the price do? This is hourly chart. It came down and it went up, and the daily, the yellow shaded area is where I'll be looking for some kind of support. It doesn't have to be exactly at the bottom or top, right? It's somewhere when it comes to this level, I'm looking for some kind of markets to behave or to show me some kind of reaction, right? And then when you go into a 15 minutes chart, that's 15 minutes chart, you can see what happened is it came low, and then you can see it did a rally right in the morning session and came, and this is a higher low. And over here, if you see, like, there's where I look for the market structure shift that took place, right? Let me put it in another. So like on 15 minutes, if you see, like, here was a lower low, and then when it uh, rallied through this high, right? So that was a market shift for me. And then you can see it just moved up, it came down to that point, and then again it took up, right? So if you can see, this is on 15 minutes, and then I'll, like, to get a more closer look, like, I'll get into a 5 minutes. So let me show you the 15 minutes what I'm looking at, right? So now you can see these three red candles. There's a down candles, right? So for me, that's like a bullish candle, since it's coming down to a support level, right? And over here it took this liquidity, and then it came up, it took this high. So the market structure has shifted to the upside, and then you can see nice rally up, right? And then it came down. So can you look for a gap in there where you could have gone long, like if it's enough 15 minutes. You can see this blue candle top, this wick, and then this candlestick, the wick at the bottom. So that's the gap I would have been looking for on the. This is on a 15 minutes candlestick, right? So you're looking at 15 minutes. Here's the market structure shift. So like what I'm look for, where when it moves through the upside, right, I'm looking for it to take the liquidity or the uh, old highs, right? So where is the old high? You can see this wick that was on, like, on top right here. So that's the old high. What did the market do? It's like from if it have, like, after this market structure shift, right, what it did is it moved from 19,639 till the old high was right here, 19,700, and it went at least to 90,333, right? So that was a good move, like, but if you would have been aggressive, like, when if I have confidence, right, when I'm looking at this market structure, right, that was a good move, right? Even if you didn't get the move, you can see this 15-minute gap, I'll be waiting for it. So it came back. That was a good entry point. And now what are you looking for? Now you're looking for, this is the old high right now. And I think so the market closed over here, right? So if you would have got in here, get maybe 2 3 days, like if you get a call option, right? Two, three, but I am now, since the market has shifted, and like I am looking for this gap to get filled right in the premium. Well, see, that's what happens. I get too far when I start looking at the price chart. Okay, so this was your 15 minutes. That was their entry. And if you would have been aggressive, so so this was a 15 minutes entry. Let me remove this. Okay, so that was what I'll be looking on a 15 minutes chart, right? And if you want to get into 5 minutes, this is a 5 minutes chart. So here you go. So that's, it came down. That's Monday. This is the lows for Monday. So we are looking at Friday and all, right. So this was the liquidity it took over here. This liquidity it took Monday, and then you can see these two red candles, right? This is on a 5 minutes. This these two red candles. Let me make it darker. So that's the top and that's the bottom, right? So this is the bullish candle for me, right? So after that, where can you find a gap from here to here? Like you can see this, there is no gap, right? So then you move on. Did you find a gap over here? No. You move on. Did you find a gap here? No. After this big displacement, right, all the way to the up, that was a bullish one, right? And then after that, the next candle, right? Do you see a gap? I guess you can see it, right? This bottom of this, and then this top of this. So let me show you. That's the, So let me make it. Okay, that's your 5 minutes chart. So there is no noise in here. If you look, the price is always fractal. So this was a gap, and then you're looking at this market structure shift, right? So when, like, if I'm aggressive, say I want to get in, like, see what happens is I'm looking at this market structure shift over here, right? That I just showed you before. There's a market structure shift right here on this candle blue, right? So as soon as it moves above this candle, right? I'm thinking about the market structure shift, right? It's moved. So then, and after that, I get in the entry, right? Over here in the 5 minutes gap. And let me see. So this is the five. That's your 5 minutes gap right here. So you can see you could have got in right here, and you would have got this move here. If you miss that again, you could have got in right here. So that's on a 5 minute candlestick. If you go down to 3 minutes, you could have taken this candlestick also, like on a 3 minute, and then you could be looking for a gap. It's in 1 minute. Two minute and then 1 minute. You can see on the 1 minute, you can see this gap right here, because say this is what you're looking for the on a 1 minute. This is all the bearish candle, right? All of this you can see red, right? So I'll just I'll take it as just one candle, right? And then after that you can see, was there a gap here? No, then here you can see this one, and then this one, there's a gap. And if you do the thing, like you could have got in here and here. So you can really price action. This is beautiful thing. If you can read the price action, say this week, right? You couldn't see any gap from here to here, right? See these two candles, no gap. You look over here, no gap, and you can see this. Let me show something. This red candle, right, and then this blue candle, right, the bullish candle, and then the doji again. You can see this wick, right? So when you see a candlestick like this, what happened is, like when you put a line over here, you can see this top and this candlestick bottom, the wick, right? It came and came to the tick, right? So when this happens, there's what do you call, now I can't get the words. It's like the price is efficiently filled in, right? So this was like going up and then this green candle, right? And then the price came back and touched this side, the red candle, you can see. That's a real good delivery of price. So there was no gap or nothing. That's really nice delivery. And then what happens is it just goes to the upside. So that price is a good price action. And then when you come over here, you can see, so yeah. So that's the top of the wick I'm looking for, this candle, and the bottom of this blue candle, you can see. So that's the gap on 1 minute. So if as soon as it came in here, I could have put an entry on a 1 minute. So this is how I'll be looking at the price. Okay, 15 minutes. And then for a longer thing, like I'll be looking for now for tomorrow, I'll be looking if this is still intact, right? This price action, this is the old highs that we'll be looking for. So it should go take this old high and then next is this old high right here. You can see that's the next old high and it's almost like uh, not a double top but like there is more liquidity right over here also. You can see this wick and then this top, those are equal highs, so that can also be easily taken and that's also August high. So if it goes through that, and then this is the weekly gap top, right? This blue line, and then I'm looking for this gap to be filled, and I'll be taking a look at the price action over here. This is how we look at price action. That was a short video. I hope you enjoyed it. And where's my thing? Okay. Have a good day. Bye.